The Buffalo Bills travel to Denver to face the Broncos on Sunday. Denver a 10-point favorite on BETDAQ, 47.5 the total in this game. 10 points, a big number to be given a Buffalo team that's been pretty good this season. The Bills at 7-5, very much alive in the AFC playoff race. And the Bills especially good on the defensive side of the ball. Second in the NFL in points allowed. They surrender just 18.1 points per game. Now I know the Denver offense has been good this season, and they have fifth in the league in both yards per game and points per game, but they haven't been nearly as good as they were last year. And really, when the Broncos have faced a quality defense, they've mostly been held in check. They produced fewer than 30 points in both of their games against Kansas City. They were also held below 30 against Seattle, New England, St. Louis. So I'd be very surprised if Denver reached 30 points against this tough Buffalo defense. The concern, though, if you're going to be a Buffalo bettor here, is on the other side of the ball, because the Broncos have been very good defensively this season, third in the NFL in yards allowed, second against the run, and Buffalo not particularly good on offense, 24th in the NFL in total offense. We mentioned the Broncos second against the run. It's been really tough to run the ball on this Denver defense this season. So I believe if the Bills are going to have success on offense in this game, it's going to have to be their quarterback, Kyle Orton, that does the heavy lifting. Orton, of course, a former Denver quarterback. Remember, he was the Broncos starter before being benched in favor of Tim Tebow back in 2011. Tebow, of course, led the Broncos from a 1-4 hole to a division title. Therefore, Orton moved on, first to Kansas City, then to Dallas, and now here he is, another opportunity as a starter in Buffalo. I've backed the Bills with some degree of regularity since they made the move to Orton, because I believe he was a clear upgrade over E.J. Manuel, the previous starter, and really the passing attack was the one glaring weakness on this Buffalo team. At that time, they had both C.J. Spiller and Fred Jackson healthy, so they had one of the best tandem of running backs in the NFL, and as we said, they have been good on defense all season. So I figure once Doug Marrone made that move to fix the passing game, the Bills would be one of the best teams in the AFC. That's mostly worked out. Orton has been an upgrade over E.J. Manuel. Unfortunately, as soon as he came into the lineup, both Fred Jackson and C.J. Spiller went down with injuries. So then the Bills became a pass-first offense for several weeks, and they're really not well equipped to be that. Orton's best wide receiver, after all, is a rookie, Sammy Watkins. Watkins is going to be quite a player, but he's still a rookie. Now, Fred Jackson is back in the lineup now, but still, I believe the Bills going to have to be somewhat pass-first in this game against Denver. And I'm just not sure if Kyle Orton is going to be able to out-duel Peyton Manning in Denver. It's almost tough to say that with a straight face. You think, of course, Kyle Orton's not going to be able to out-duel Peyton Manning in Denver. Still, though, a 10-point number here, it'd be nearly impossible for me to give the Buffalo Bills a double-digit number, especially since Denver has been somewhat overvalued this season. Their offense hasn't been quite as good as people expected it to be. So as I said, I expect Buffalo to hold the Broncos below 30 points here, and think they'll probably stay within 10, even though I don't feel great about that. So a slight lean towards Buffalo plus 10. The bet I like a little bit more here, under 47.5.